In Consumer Corner, we take a look at trends and products creating a buzz here in China. On today's show, we're looking at the cultural forces driving home purchases in China. Recently, the word 中国式, or Chinese style, has become a popular phrase on Chinese forums and microblogs. You can place it in front of other words or phrases to modify them. For example, 中国式离婚, or Chinese style divorce, and 中国式过马路, for crossing the road Chinese style. One of the most popular uses of 中国式 is found in discussions about the real estate market. Here, 中国式买房, or Chinese-style house buying, is used to describe Chinese people's almost obsessive desire to own a house despite ever-rising costs. In the face of unaffordable housing prices, regular citizens have become economists and real estate experts who study the trends in the market in order to determine the best time and place to make the biggest investment of their lives. The Shanghai Morning Post summarized the characteristics of Chinese-style apartment buying. Traditional mindsets combined with skyrocketing housing prices has made Chinese-style home buying a phenomenon that involves the entire family unit. Parents, siblings, and even extended family members often have to chip in to meet the minimum down payment for a house. Often, family background is a better predictor of whether someone owns a house than their personal income level. Unwavering demand is another pillar of China's housing market. In much of China, home ownership is a prerequisite for men who want to get married. This places much of the enormous stress over home ownership on the backs of young men and their families. But not everyone is buying a house to live in. The rapid rise in domestic real estate prices is also the result of high levels of investment flooding into the market. In recent years, bank deposits have earned negative real returns, and the stock market offers few promising options. So Chinese people have turned to houses as a store of value that they hope will bring real returns. Chinese-style home buying has been a hot topic on Chinese microblogs, with ordinary citizens debating what fuels the Chinese obsession with home ownership. One Weibo post described a house as an assurance of basic social rights. Quote, Chinese-style house buying isn't characterized by rigid demand, but by demand for rights. Without property ownership, a person does not have the right to get married, raise children, or provide for the elderly. Not owning an apartment also means not being reliable and not having a good reputation. Another poster ridiculed the way Chinese homeowners find themselves enslaved to past and future generations. In China, because of a legal technicality, owning a home actually means the right to inhabit the space for 70 years. This poster used this time frame to make a point about family homes and Chinese family obligations. Quote, there's an equation that depicts the situation of Chinese families. One apartment equals half a lifetime of children, half a lifetime of parents equals 70 years. Finally, the poster Jiangzhou Momo pleaded with Chinese people to change their ingrained attitudes towards homes. Quote, I truly feel sorry for my fellow countrymen. In this era of high housing prices, our per capita disposable income is incredibly low. Yet Chinese people still cannot let go of long-held beliefs in the need to own a house. Parents have had to live frugal lifestyles in order to save money to help their children buy a house. The children end up having to bear huge pressure to pay back the mortgage. Why not set yourself free? Does renting mean no dignity and sense of security? The Chinese real estate market occurs at the intersection of strong cultural and economic forces. Because of this, it remains one of the most volatile and interesting real estate markets in the world.